Hi guys, welcome to my latest video roundup. Sorry I haven't done one, just been so busy with one thing and another, and I'd kind of planned to just do one at the end of end of February, beginning of March, or do it in March for the whole of for February. So apologise if it goes on a bit, and without further ado, let's go into some of the items we sold on eBay for February. Going to start from the 4th because I finished off on the last few days of February on the last video. So we sold a hi-fi loop antenna for £9.99. Little story behind this one was when I sold it about a week or so later, the guy got in touch with me on eBay saying that the item was faulty, blah blah blah. He wanted to be refunded. I asked him to either send me some pictures or send me the item back. His reply was, doesn't have time, he's on holiday, blah blah blah. Yeah, if I don't refund him, he's going to leave me bad feedback. Anyway, eBay told me not to do nothing, and lo and behold, a week later, he opened up a case on PayPal, which he didn't get very far on that either. So, yeah, always a good idea to make sure these people are sending us pictures or the items back. Prove they ain't trying to pull a fast one. But that was part of a system I bought, and that sold for £9.99 plus £3.30 postage. At the moment, that's kind of all profit on that. Next item is an Elvis Presley tapestry, quite a long one, 48 by 34 inches. That sold for $18.99 plus £4 shipping. Elvis stuff, as I said before, is getting close this year to the 40th anniversary, so it's selling really well at the moment. Next we have up a James Hunt F1 1976 Legends of Motor Racing box set. Very big James Hunt fan myself. I kind of expected this to sell last year, as it being again the 40th anniversary of James Hunt winning the F1 world title. But it didn't. But it sold on the 5th of February, $11.99 plus £3.30 postage. Paid £1 for that. Next was a toppling tower workshop. Got this from my local charity shop. We paid about 75 pence. That sold free shipping, but $9.98. So again, a little bit of profit. I did have a few more of these, but they were sent up to Amazon. They sold really quick as well. Talking of Amazon, I just wanted to say a little bit of big shout out to Darren. Smart Reselling. Watched these videos at last, and that Keeper app he went on about, absolutely awesome. So Darren, if you are watching my channel at any point, and I bore you enough, yeah, thanks a lot for that. Next, local charity shop a little while ago, I had a little bit of a sale on. All men's, women's shoes, etc. were all £2 each. So these absolutely flew out the window. $19.99 plus £4 shipping. Next we have a very cute Disney Princess pillowcase with a little mouse inside. You can't really see it, but it's connected to a little piece of cord there. You can kind of see it on that picture there. So yeah, I kind of dropped the price on this. It weren't kind of shifting. I thought we'd get a lot more. We only paid £1, so you know what, £15. I think sometimes I do aim a bit too high, and I think after watching, another shout out to Sahir, watching his channel about maybe looking at the current market prices, we've kind of reduced a few things, and things have started to shift a lot quicker. Next we have a very nice National Trust Head Gardener's mug. This went via the global shipping program to the United States, which I highlighted quickly there. It sold for $19.99 plus £3.30 postage. I think it was charged quite a bit by eBay to just get it over to him in the States, but very cool mug, that one. That cost £1, so again, good profit. Next we have a Disney Heffalump toy with tag, which hopefully you can see the tag in the picture is not that good. But yeah, that would have been a 50p plush at one of my local charity shops. I really love picking up the plush toys. Just see with a few more a bit later on. I've had some really good sales this month. That went for $14.99 plus £4 shipping. No, let's get off of that. Next day brewery item, Stella Artois pub ashtray, no chips, etc. That I paid £1 for. It went for $7.99 plus $2.80 postage. That again went to via the global shipping program to America. Up next was, I think I paid about £2-3 for this, my local charity shop. As soon as I see it, I thought, well, as a very big Elvis fan, I thought, does it stay or is it going to be sold? And unfortunately, it needed to be sold because it would never have fitted me anyway. But Elvis Cran Electrical Company patch up rockabilly shirt. As you can see from all these pictures here, yeah, this shirt was in really great condition actually. And again, that went to that went on a global shipping program, $24.99 plus £3.30 postage. Up next was another plush sale, Swaddly the Jellycat, 50p plush, 50p turning into £15. Yeah, some of these Jellycats are really flying out of good money at the moment, so always keep an eye out for them. And a shout out for Nick Hills on that, because he was the one, I watched one of his videos when he was going on about them. Next we have a Guide Dogs plush, again 50p plush. All in all, we've got 11 back on that with postage. Sorry about that. Next we got an Angels Victorian style placemat and coaster set. This was part of an house clearance, as you can see from the date here. This dead me in pennies, and we got $19.99 plus £6 postage. Quite a weighty item, that one. Up next was my namesake, Jimmy White and Ronnie O'Sullivan snooker cue. I bought 5 of these. It's the only one that's gone out the window at the moment. I paid 50p each, £2.50 in total, and we got $13.99 back with shipping on that. Next we sold a Toy Story bundle. I did make a bit of a boo-boo. Toy Story 2 here. I didn't look, and I should have looked, was a region 3 DVD. The lady was very nice about it. I humbly apologised, and I managed to find someone else that had that. She purchased it, and I just paid her the money that she paid for the DVD, so everybody was happy, but we were still in profit. One of my Nokia phones, 6100 unlocked. I think I paid about $2.50 for this. Went for $9.99 plus shipping. Another Elvis sale. Elvis Presley, Memphis to Vegas, UK. A first press release, orange label. Went for $9.99 plus shipping. Very old Philips D1020 2-band radio. I think originally I had that up around about the 20 mark. I was being quite cheeky with it, but we didn't do too bad in the end. We got a £2 cost, $15.99 plus the shipping. Next is Elvis Speaks album. Again, a lovely condition. Been kept in this plastic sleeve. I sold for $7.99 plus shipping. I apologise if I'm going through this fast. It's just that there's quite a few to get through, and I don't want to bore you guys too much. I just want to give you an idea of what's actually sold. Cameo Build-A-Bear plush, £1 into $13.14 with shipping. Another Elvis sale, having fun with Elvis on stage, $14.99. This one was a US import, plus shipping on that, so 17-18 quid. Fisher Price, I'm always on the lookout for Fisher Price preschool toys to toddler toys. They sell really, really well. This had all 10 coins and it sold the amount of watches very quickly, so it'll be a bit of a bolo on that one. Really keep an eye on that, on a piggy bank laughing pig with the coins. Yeah. Next up, Wally Dodo plush soft toy. This particular item, as soon as I kind of see it, I checked the tag, done a bit of a search on it, I knew they was going pretty well. But to be honest, $22.99 plus £3.30, 75 pence plush. Yeah, again, excellent return on a very nice looking soft toy. I think that one went abroad as well, actually. Bop It bought a jumble sale for 50 pence. It sold for, excuse me, really tired, £11.99 plus £3.30 postage, all working. TP Link router, it's one of my own routers, but I've recently upgraded my Virgin to a Super Hub 3, and I decided I really didn't need this anymore. This sold for £49.99 plus £4 shipping. A Simpsons glass tankard, 1 litre pint, very good condition. Simpsons stuff's selling really, really well at the moment. We got £11.99 plus the £4 shipping on that. By the time you wrap these ones up really, really well, the weight does creep up. Up next, we sold a Disney soft plush cuddly toy Thumper and Rabbit for $24.99. Thumper was actually interactive. Yeah, his little paw went like the clappers. He did actually pen and ink a little bit when we got him. He did have to have a good clean, but be very careful, especially with interactive ones, that you don't mess up any kind of internal structure of the metal or the plastic inside the plush toy. Be very careful with that. But yeah, just under £29 return on that one. Next up, I have a great love of cars, especially Fords. Hence, shout out to Caroline. I knew that you were driving a Focus. Funny enough, this is a wiper arm stalk, as new, from a Mark 1.5 Focus. Most of them were selling really cheap, but this one was in such great condition. Had it for ages listed. Very happy to get the $11.99 plus a $2.99 shipping. Another Elvis sale. They're there. They're very regular. This one was Live from Hawaii 2LP. I think this was an 80s release from Germany. $9.99 plus shipping. Again in the plastic sleeve, as you can see around there. It really keeps the records really good. So that's another good one. Next, free shipping on another one of these remotes. Don't remember me telling you before. I paid £14 for 6, 7 or 8 DVD combi units. None of them worked, but they all had remotes. We listed a few of them elsewhere, but we put 4 on. Sorry about that. We put 4 on eBay. We sold 2. We got 2 left, but that one went for $9.99. That was all profit. Good. Next, I was buying in from everything, all the videos to my local charity shop. Stopped doing them now because they're not kind of getting anything I can really ship. But this was one that I put up for $24.99 plus shipping. The guy put an offer in of £20. But he said he only, or £15, I think it was £15, but he only wanted one. I said I really wanted to sell him as a set. But the story went that he bought the whole lot. I posted the whole lot, and he said, can I just send one? But I'd already paid for it, and he just gave the rest to a charity shop where the guy lived in Wales. But yeah, nearly £30 return on that one. Try and speed this up a little bit for you. A tub of eight DVD plus RWs, $3.99 plus $2.70 postage. A couple free cars, one from Dragons, Comfrey Panda and Home. They would have cost £1 each. Just wanted to get these shifted now because I've got quite a few of these sets. And this is the first ones that's sold in about a year. But yeah, about £3, £2.50, £3 profit on that. Next is a Piglet plush with toy pencil case, very clean. $3.99 plus $2.90 shipping. It was about a 50p from the local charity shop last year. A vintage Europa 2 dual Art Deco clamshell German alarm clock. These sell really, really well, and I'm very happy to get $14.99 plus £4 shipping. Did see one at the boot fair, funny enough, on Sunday, and the guy wanted £10 for it. I thought he said it was £1. He said no, it's 10, and I swiftly walked away. But very happy with what we're looking, just under £19. Next was a vintage Star Wars Jar Jar Binks backpack, very rare, sold for $19.99 plus £3.30 shipping. I don't remember, it must have been about a month ago, I bought a lot of stuff from a guy selling off a lot of these reselling goods, and this was part of that bundle. We got 3 Makita blades here, $24.99 plus £4 shipping, so really happy with that. These would have cost me, I bought these in a bundle where my local charity shop lets me go into the back room and see what they've got, etc. These would have cost me about 50p each. These went to Germany, I believe, $10.99 plus postage up to South Norwington in Derbyshire of £3.30. A collection of Mark III Galaxy sales brochures cost me absolutely nothing because I don't buy them. I'm telling a lie, I'm fibbing. I get them from local Ford dealers, keep them for a few years, and then to sell them on. So, yeah, absolutely pure profit there, just under £15. Toy Story table bag. This sold for $14.99 plus £4 shipping. That was £1 boot fair last year. This again was part of the house clearance. It was still in the original box. I'll be honest, I did have it up for a lot more than that, but it's something that I had for quite a while, and I did drop the price down quite a bit. But as you can see from what we sold it for and the shipping, we did do really, really well with that, and it was all for profit. So yeah, and it was such a cool light. And they do a white version one as well. Closing in now on the 27th, Elvis Presley Away benefit concert, 1961, I believe. Bootlegged LP, $34.99 plus £3.30 shipping. That went to a gentleman in Leicester. Absolutely brilliant gatefold LP, as you can probably see from these pictures here. Yeah, no, really beautiful album. Next, got 3 of these. Is there a bit on the eBay hub? Excuse me, so I've had a drink and I'm doing this as well, which is quite dangerous. But on the seller hub, I know you've got that thing about, it shows you about your growth and things that might be overpriced or underpriced, and it seems that this was slightly underpriced, even though when I sold it, it was trending at $11.63, but we sold it at $9.99 plus £3.30 postage. Still got a couple of them left. I always look out for the Sony Dream machines. I do really well with them. On the back end of Nokia releasing the new Nokia 3310, is it? I did have this up for $24.99, open to best offers. Did have a couple of silly offers. This sold from the best offer of $24.99 in the end. So, yeah, really happy with that. Excuse me. I might edit that out, I might not, I'm not sure. Moving on, Tiny PC, who remembers them, eh? For 17 years ago. 2 restore packs, $9.99 plus $3.30 shipping. Host Your Own Race Light DVD game, new and sealed, $9.99 plus $3.30 shipping. Go show anything sells. These went to Germany, I think. They were 10 little Caribbean, Pirates of the Caribbean Disney figures. Should I do? I don't know if I should do. We're having a card then, Jack Sparrow. I shouldn't have said that. Sorry. Yeah, $6.99 plus £4 shipping, and which leaves me with one of the best sales to last. I paid about $18 for this box set, and it had 2 DVDs missing. If you look from the 3rd and 4th DVDs in from the right, I replaced them with brand new ones. So the thing set me in at about 22, 23 quid. I never got the $64.99. All in all, I got £50 back, but I still doubled my money. I was kind of happy to get that. Overall, I had a very good February. It kind of petered off a little bit, and then the last day, Monday and Tuesday, 27th, 28th, really picked up. But I had some mega days on between the 15th and the 20th, where I was averaging between £100 to £200 plus a day. So yeah, I was kind of really happy with that. I've also invested again heavily in a lot of packing materials, especially the C1 packing boxes to the C5, like what Amazon use. It saves so much time. It is unbelievable. Guys, if you've enjoyed me rambling, if you're mad enough to enjoy me rambling, please click the like and the subscribe button. We do concentrate a lot on our social media page, on eBay Retro Vintage 65, also on Instagram. Links are all below. Instagram Retro Vintage 65, Etsy shop again Retro Vintage 65. Also find us on Bricklink, and you can also find us on Pinterest. Guys, hope you have all had a great February. If not, hopefully you can take some positives from it. Quickly on the eBay fees, I quickly watched Ad's channel. I'll be honest, I've got no problems with the fees, to be honest. I kind of agree with quite a lot of people. You know what's going to happen is going to happen. You either embrace it and move onwards and upwards, or you let it eat you, and you won't end up doing this for much longer, because yeah, you probably get that wound up with it all. Yeah, I kind of peter out to nothingness, to be honest. But guys, have a great March. Thank you for watching. Yeah, hopefully catch up with watching some of your videos soon. Have a good March.